Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Saturday night. It is March 1st. Can you believe it? We are 2 months into 2026, and the drama's been action packed. Action packed. We've got so much to talk about tonight. You are watching Late Night with Kelly. Oh my God! Well, last night it was breaking news while Americans were sleeping that America has assisted Israel in striking Iran, and depending on how you look at it, things are not looking too good. But before we get into all of this drama, are we even going to make it to 2027? Like every year it seems like we're not going to make it. Before we get into all of this, whether you're watching live right now or on the replay, make sure that you guys like this live stream. Yes. Make sure that you guys like this live stream and that you guys are subscribed to the channel. And of course, don't forget to hit the notification bell. I've been going live almost every night, like around this time. I always set the lives about an hour and a half, 2 hours earlier, but I got so much to do, so this might really become a thing. Going live overnight. Sometimes the lives are ending at 6 o'clock in the morning, so typically the show picks up pretty strong after an hour. We will see how it goes on a Saturday night. Are people sleeping? I would imagine on a weekend, people are up browsing around on social media, just enjoying themselves. So once again, make sure that you guys like this live stream and that you guys are subscribed to the channel. Additionally, if you would like to donate to the channel, the Cash App is running at the bottom of the screen. It is the Kelly 24. We've got a lot to talk about. So let me know in the comments section. Don't be shy. Let me know in the comment section where you are watching from tonight. Drop your city, drop your state in the comment section. So there is a few stories. Well, we got a really big story for the weekend to cover. America has struck Iran. Man, I was busy working all day. I didn't even have time to really, investigate and follow up on this, because it was basically 24 hours ago. It was around this exact time that America struck Iran, when most people are sleeping and they don't know. So, I'm sure most Americans woke up, and then when they woke up is when they heard about all of this. So I think I'm going to start the show off with some other stories first, and then we're going to get into the real story, which is, the strike against Iran. So I've seen rapper Yungmiami, formerly of the City Girls, in the news the last couple days. Um, she wanted to let everybody know that you must have $100 million to date her. And let us not forget that Yungmiami's last man was Diddy, who was allegedly a billionaire or close. And of course, with all his lawsuits, the disgraced, mogul Diddy is definitely nowhere close to $1 billion anymore. Uh, Obviously, when people make statements like this, there's a huge uproar on social media. Now, when I first saw this story, I was thinking to myself, nobody is worth 100 million. Like I honestly don't think anybody's worth 100 million to date them. Like, if that, I don't know. I don't think, like, she's pretty, but there's a lot of people that are pretty, and whether or not how you look, I do not believe that Yungmiami is worth 100 million. And what guy is going to be like, yes, I want to sign up for this right now? Like, she's a pretty girl, but there's a lot of pretty women, and none of them are worth 100 million. Not because of anything in particular, but I don't believe anybody is literally worth 100 million. And I don't see how this is going to attract anyone that actually has 100 million. Men that have $100 million are rare. So her getting Diddy was a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's not like you could just bounce from billionaire to billionaire, like it's that easy. Most people don't have money. Now, of course, I know she's not looking to date, in a regular market. She's looking to date other, prominent people in the entertainment industry, or whoever has 100 million. Now, Yungmiami has the right. I forgot to turn down this volume. Yungmiami definitely has the right to have her standards. Everyone has the right to have their standards. However, everyone has the right to what they want and their standards. It doesn't mean that Yungmiami is actually going to find this. She's probably, I'm sorry, I would say that she's probably going to have to venture outside of the Black community if she wants to snag another guy for 100 million, because it's not like it's very common for men, and especially Black men, just to be walking around with $100 million waiting for Yungmiami. I highly doubt that they are. So, there was some uproar in social media, and Yungmiami was saying, what's the problem with me saying what I want? Well, I don't think there's any problem. You can say whatever you want, but people are going to think that it's delusional and crazy. And I would actually agree with the people. However, she has the right to the lifestyle that, she probably was accustomed to under Diddy. Now, Diddy was worth a lot, so 100 million is actually settling when you were messing with the likes of Diddy. But, she's probably not going to land a guy worth 100 million. Maybe if she's smart, she'll start looking in the NBA or the NFL. I don't know, but I would be surprised if Yungmiami could bag another guy worth 100 million. And if she does, she might want to stop talking about, all the millions that she needs and the requirements. I just don't see how that is going to attract what she's looking for. Because by verbally saying it, any smart guy would be like, well, she's just after money. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about rapper Young Miami, formerly of the City Girls, and the last woman that was messing around with Diddy before he went down. She recently said that you must have $100 million to date her. Young Miami said you must have $100 million to date her. With these kind of standards, I guess I should say for myself, if Young Miami's asking for $100 million, can I just get $1 million? I'm cool. Well, I'll start from there. $1 million. $1 million in the bank. I'm good. I'll start with that, because hardly no one's got $1 million in the bank anyways. But yeah, Young Miami's gonna have to start looking at athletes and actors. Not saying that she hasn't, but she's probably gonna have to calm down, this energy that, she's looking for money. Like, she's pretty, but I think some people would say she ain't really all that. Young Miami ain't really all that. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section about Young Miami's recent comments and the uproar. She says you must have 100 million to date her. So if there's anyone out there that has 100 million, would you spend it on Young Miami? So now I want to get into our next story, which is very sad. It was reported like over a week ago that Little John's son, that he went like missing and he was found in a pond. Now, after, some, I guess you could say, after, the medical professionals have done, their job, they ruled it as an accidental drowning. So, that's what they're saying. Of course, in everything, people are always going to say, do you guys think it was a cover-up? Is it possible that, it's a hate crime or something, But, the word has come out that Little John's son, according to the healthcare professionals, that, his end of life was an accidental drowning. That's what they're saying. I'm not here to say if it was true or not. Of course, in everything, like I was just saying, a lot of people will say, some type of conspiracy. So we got a comment that I'm going to show on the screen. Let's see. We got a comment here saying that it was a disgruntled rapper. See, a lot of people never accept what they release as, the reason why a lot of celebrities and their children or what have you have passed. Now, I do not know, I'm not saying I believe this. I'm just reporting what they said. I'm not saying that it's true. Always do your research. Always do your research, and just know that, I don't know, you just never know. Things could be a sacrifice. I don't know. But it's definitely sad for Little John and his family. I don't know. I'm not one to handle, this type of stuff very well. I would just say that it's very sad that this happened to his family. And, hopefully, if it was an accidental drowning, hopefully it was what they said it was and that there's nothing more to the story. So Little John's son, now I believe he was either 27, I think he was 27, has passed from an accidental drowning. That's what they are saying. Now, later on, we are definitely going to talk about Antondaniels. Not right now, though, but we are going to talk about Antondaniels and, the latest revelations. There's different channels, of course, every single day talking about him. And we're definitely going to talk about him and his wife and Micca and all the drama and, all the drama surrounding him. If he's a fake Christian, so you don't want to miss that. But we are going to jump into our next story. I never probably would have thought I would be talking about this guy, but I saw this story on Daily Mail and I thought it was interesting. Not shocking, but I thought it was interesting. We are going to talk about no other than Jim Carey. But before I start talking about him, I'm going to take a quick 60-second break. You guys can analyze the photos and let me know what you guys think about Jim Carey. He is 64 years old. I will say this. I remember the movie The Mask. And obviously some other movies, but when I was growing up, I always liked that movie, The Mask. And I don't know, analyze the photos. Let me know in the comments section, what do you guys think about his new look? So we are back and we are going to talk about actor Jim Carey and how he recently made an appearance at an award show, I believe. And let's just say that I was shocked by the photo. Now, this could be, the photo on the left is him now, and the photo on the right is him 2 years ago. Now, the photo on the left could be just a bad, sometimes people do bad angles or they catch you just looking crazy. Well, either way, they caught him looking crazy. And I saw this story on the Daily Mail and I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I'm sure a lot of people were shocked that, Jim Carey is 64 years old. And it appears that, possibly, allegedly, he might have gotten some cosmetic surgery. I don't know. What do you guys think? Look at the two photos. Again, the photo on the left is from probably about 3 days ago now, or sometime this week. And the other photo on the right is from 2 years ago. So, it's looking like actor Jim Carey, may have had some work done. And, basically, let's cut the BS. He looks horrible now. He does not look better than how he looked before. So, why do you guys think that he would do something like this, at the age of 64? Now, I got another photo of him and a comment that somebody wrote about him somewhere on social media. So I'm going to put that on the screen and give you guys a chance to read it. So the comment says that Jim Carey must have had a lot of work done to his face. Looks very different. And another person said, man, he looks different. Hasn't been in the public eye for a while. Now, I don't really follow his career like that, so I don't know how many movies he's released in the last few years. But, what kind of got me is when I saw this, I was just thinking, now I don't know what it's like for a male celebrity. There are many women who feel the pressure of trying to look hot, trying to stay hot, trying to stay looking young. I'm pretty sure many female celebrities, they go through that. Nobody wants to decline. I mean, I don't think there's anybody who really wants to start aging. So this, to me, might suggest that, Jim Carrey is probably going through the same thing as a famous actor. That, he probably is feeling it too. Like, there's a lot of pressure in Hollywood, and maybe he feels the pressure to try to still look, to save whatever looks he has. But I think we're past this point, if I'm being honest. So let me know in the comments section, are you guys shocked by the image on your screen? Let me know right now. Come on, somebody drop a comment. Don't just, sit there and watch. But what do you guys think about Jim Carrey? Do you guys think it's just a bad photo? Do you guys think that he did indeed have work done? Do you guys think that he looks better now or before? And do you guys think that there's a lot of pressure just in society in general, and then not just society but in Hollywood, to try to look young, to try to look youthful? Honestly, to me, this is sad. It's really sad. I mean, he's already like 64, so I don't know what he's doing this for. But, it's not my life and it's not my money. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about Jim Carrey's alleged, his alleged, I don't want to say surgery, but his alleged getting work done. What do you guys think about it? And while you guys are thinking about it, make sure that you guys like this stream and that you guys are subscribed to the channel. And if you would like to donate to the channel, help me grow, it's running at the bottom of the screen. It is on Cash App, the Kelly 24. We are currently talking trending topics tonight, and we are talking about Jim Carey and how he has morphed into something that some people are not recognizing anymore. We got a comment. Somebody is saying that that is not him. Can you elaborate? You think that that picture on the left is not real? Let me know. Here is another photo, and there's more photos, but I'm not gonna, take every photo I've seen. Here's another photo of Jim Carey this week making an appearance, and people were shocked by how he looked. So do you also think that this is a fake photo, or do you think that this is not him? There's even two or three other people in the photo. So, I don't know how this couldn't be him, but if you could elaborate on the comment that you made. So we got an answer to the question. It's not the real Jim Carey. It's a clone, because he started talking a lot about the Illuminati. Now, what I have to ask you to elaborate more, like, how long ago was Jim Carey talking about the Illuminati? And because I could have sworn it may have been him or another popular actor. It wasn't very important, but there was a story I seen that could have been Jim Carey, where he was talking about. Do you guys remember that there was an actor? Now it's probably gonna be like I would say maybe a year ago or 2 years ago. I think it was Jim Carey, where he was talking about like money and kind of like, I don't even remember 100%, but I believe that Jim Carey gave an interview like a year ago or 2 years ago where he was talking about like not that money not making, him happy or something like that. But, I don't know. The story wasn't like a big deal. Obviously, that's not really a dramatic statement. So it's not easy to remember things that didn't blow up on social media. But, we got another comment. Well, who knows what anything is nowadays? Like, who knows? Like, I don't even know, like, what's going on. Like, I don't even know, like, I don't trust anything. I don't personally, like, I don't know, man. Like, a lot of the stuff that we're seeing could be fake. A lot of the stuff that we see and hear about could be distractions. Like, I don't know, the world is just wild. Maybe the world isn't any more wild than, like, 20 years ago, 40 years ago. Maybe it's just that when you're an adult and you have, when you're a kid or a teenager, you're not paying attention to like the world. When you are, an adult, now you start caring, like, oh, this is happening here, this is happening there. Like, I don't know. So the question right now is, did Jim Carey get cosmetic work done? His look is shocking social media. I was shocked when I saw the first photo. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I don't even know if he's married or not. I should have Googled that. But if that's really him, I wonder what would possess him to want to get work done at 64. If I'm not saying you can't get work done, but I wonder if it's the pressure, from being in Hollywood and obviously wanting to look good. I don't know, what was Jim Carrey's last movie, or like, what has he done in the last 5 years? Because like, I don't know, I don't follow his career like that, and I don't see him like all over social media. Like, even some actors at his age, you always hear about them and see them. Like, I see Denzel Washington, for example. Like, now Denzel Washington's not involved in drama, but he's still, from like, even though I'm not running to the movie theater, like, I still see Denzel Washington in, active. I still will see like a photo or like, some type of clip of Denzel, like at least a couple times a year, so I know that he's still alive. With Jim Carrey, I don't know. I haven't even heard about him in years, honestly. So, check out, these photos. You guys can Google for more. I don't know. Well, he's got a full head of hair. We'll say that. His hair is, he's got a full head of hair. I think I would prefer him with the shorter hair, but I don't know, not my life. But do you guys think that Jim Carrey had work done? Let me know in the comment section. You are watching the Kelly Sphere. Make sure that you guys like the stream and that you guys are subscribed to the channel. It really helps. Thank you guys for, hanging out with me on a Saturday night. We're not ending this show. It just got started 30 minutes ago. And I'm sure we're going to go for several hours. I just want to encourage you guys to like the stream and subscribe. And if you would like to donate to the channel, the Cash App is running at the bottom. The Kelly 24. So right now we are talking about Jim Carrey, who's definitely been I don't know, would you guys say he's a top actor? I mean, I would say he's a household name in America. I don't know why, but I just keep thinking about the movie The Mask. Probably because I had that movie on VHS when I was growing up. Yeah, like, I don't even really remember it. I just know that I had the movie at my house. So, I don't know. If you guys if you guys are fans of his, what has he been doing the last 5 or 10 years? Has he been releasing like a lot of movies? Like, I don't know. Now, I'm not saying because I don't know that he's not releasing movies. I don't know. I just don't see him in social media. Like, let's face it, he's 64. So the other actors that were, popular at his time are obviously like Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman, Tom Cruise, those type of actors. Eddie Murphy, like at least I don't know when's the last time I saw Tom Cruise, but probably in the last year I at least saw a photo of him or something. But Jim Carrey, I don't know, I personally haven't seen him like, on TV. Well, I don't even watch TV, but Yeah, the green character. Isn't that the mask? When I was growing up, I don't know. I don't remember, but like, my point is just that the other stars that are around his age, like the Denzels, the Morgan Freemans, the Tom Cruise, the Brad Pitts, like I still see them like, in social media where I haven't seen him like at all. So I don't know. I don't know how he's been looking or not. But I think he gave an interview about a year ago or 2 years ago where he was talking about money or something, but um, you know, he was on, Daily Mail on the front page yesterday. So he got himself in the news. Well, I brought up the mask because I honestly don't really remember like what happened in the movie because like I mean that would be like a long time ago. But I remember having the movie when I was growing up. So I don't know, that's just what I thought of. When I think of him, I think of the mask. I don't know any other, I honestly right now can't think of any other movies with him in it. Although I know he's made a lot of movies. I just can't think of them. But Jim Carrey's in the news. Allegedly he has had work done, and allegedly he's had work done. We got a comment here. Is the Grinch really Jim Carrey, or was it the other Farrell, not Colin Farrell, but that other one? I can't even think of these actors' names. The other, Will Ferrell. Isn't Will Ferrell the Grinch? I don't know. I can't even remember. So is the Grinch Will Ferrell or Jim Carrey? But I don't know. I haven't seen Jim Carrey like personally in like, I don't know, a decade or something. I don't know, a long time. Um, do you guys think this is the real Jim Carrey? There was someone earlier saying that this is a clone. There's always these conspiracies. Everything is fake. Everything is a clone. Everything is a distraction. Do you guys think that it's true? So I'm sure some of the people that are in the live stream right now missed what I talked about earlier. I will just give a little bit of a recap of the other two stories I talked about before Jim Carrey. Yungmiami has people in an uproar because she says you must have $100 million to date her. So when I saw this story, I was thinking, like, there's nobody worth $100 million. Like, nobody. Like, it doesn't matter how you look or anything about you. Nobody's worth $100 million. That's my personal take on it. And you know that, a lot of men, and especially black men, were very upset with Yungmiami, even though she's used to Diddy's money. So let me know in the comments, is Yungmiami worth $100 million? And like I said earlier, I will just take, $1 million, maybe 10. I won't be too greedy. So you need at least $1 million in the bank if you want to date me. If you want to figure out how to contact me, go to my page right now. My email address is right there. You got $1 million, let's do it. And then we talked about Little John and how his son, about a week ago or so, um, passed away, and it's been ruled an accidental drowning. Now, all of you conspiracy theorists, what do you guys think? Do you guys really think that Little John's son, passed in a pond? Or do you think that there's more to this story? Is it the record label coming for, I'm sure you guys have heard the conspiracies when certain people, pass away. They'll say it was a record label, you owed them money, or if you spoke out against them. Sometimes people will say if you speak out against, they'll come out to get you. Sometimes they even wait, years, a decade, but they make sure to come and collect. So, in unfortunate news, Little John, we all know Little John, like his songs were so amazing. When Little John was out, man, that was a great time to be in the club. His songs got you so hype. So, unfortunately for his family, his son passed and it's ruled as an accidental drowning. Let me know if you guys believe that, or do you guys think that there's a possibility that it's something else? So we got a comment here about Yungmiami. She will take 1 million and great you know what as well. I'm not sure if Yungmiami would settle for 1 million. Like that, for these type of people, that would be relatively low. Like, she might go on a date with someone that's like 1 million, but I don't think she's really trying to. I think one thing is, once you dated someone that was worth 1 billion or around 1 billion, that has endless money, like, just think about it. Think about it like this. Let's say you date somebody who makes 300,000. Once you've dated, and I'm just using that number to be like more relative to like normal people. So you date a guy you dated a man who makes 300,000, which also is rare. Once you get above like 200,000, it's actually rare that people make more than that. It's not very common. So let's just say you're a woman and you dated a man that makes 300,000. If you're making 300,000, you're not even worried about money. So if you date a guy who's worth 300,000 and you guys break up, you're not going to want to go date a guy who makes 50,000, because the lifestyle and the things that you could do with the guy that makes 300,000, the person who makes 50,000 cannot do that. The person who makes 50,000 would be struggling. I mean, and this is no offense to guys, they always get upset, but it's true. Like, once you reach a certain number, you're not going to want to go backwards. So, like, I mean, I'm not saying that, Yungmiami is delusional. She's going to have to lower her standards after Diddy. I'm not sure if she's going to find another guy for 100 million, especially if she only stays in the black community. If she branches out to whites or, Middle Easterns, maybe she can get the 100 million, but she might still have to lower her standards below 100 million. Like, if you could find a dude making 20 million, you better go get that dude. 20 million is still a lot of money. We got a comment here. Diddy was fooling around with her and other women. she wasn't in an exclusive relationship. Well, that's true, but Diddy wasn't in an exclusive relationship with anyone. Even when he was with Cassie or Kim Porter, he still screwed around on them. But that doesn't mean that they were like, that there was something wrong with them. I just think that Diddy was not, obviously, looking at his track record, he wasn't trying to be in an exclusive relationship. He was trying to sleep with anyone and anything that he could get. I mean, it's clear as day, like, to me. We got another comment. Well, she will be single the rest of her life. I would say this. She probably shouldn't. I don't even know why she mentioned the money. She shouldn't even say anything, because let's just say, like, you know, look at Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla. They've been able to get ballers in the NBA. Like, she should maybe go that route. But when you open your mouth and you start saying, you know, you better have 100 million, I don't think that that's gonna, like, turn on a guy. They will be turned off by it. They might still hit it, but I don't think that that's going to turn on a guy. So me personally, I think that Yungmiami should have kept that to herself. Okay, we don't do comments like that here. I don't agree with this. If you're this age, blah blah blah, whatever, you're past your prime. Well, she was just with Diddy, and she probably still would have been with him had he not, you know, got caught. I'll say. No, I don't think that Yungmiami is incapable of landing. She's definitely capable of getting a guy that has millions. I just don't think it's gonna be 100 million, because how many people honestly even have 100 million? Like, honestly, if you took the entire world, if you know when you're worth that much money, your name comes up on lists. You could put, like, the richest men in the world, and there's, like, a list. Now, I'm just going to make up a number. Like, think about it like this. Let's just say in the entire world, you probably have just a few thousand people that are worth 100 million. So, like, it's just not realistic. It's not like there's millions of guys worth 100 million. You're probably at a few thousand or something. I don't even know if it would be more than 10,000. So that, you know, if your standard is really 100 million, you know, there's probably only a few thousand men in the world who even have that. Then if they have that, how many of those guys are married? Then of the ones that are, you know, by the time you start subtracting, there's nobody left. Then it's like, okay, out of the ones that are not married, how many would be interested in you? How, you know what I mean? Like, how many would you even be compatible with? Like, it's just stupid. Like, by the time you do all of that, you're probably down to, like, 5 guys, you know, like, in the entire world that are available, that are attracted to you, that you might even get along with. And then, you know, there's other factors, especially if you're, like, actually looking for something serious and not just trying to get money. But if I was her, I would be trying to settle down and land a guy that has 100 million. She better start scouting the NBA and NFL, because, I mean, other chicks, you know how you were just saying that Yungmiami is past her prime, but look at that chick, Drea Michelle. She's 41, she's hot, and her man is like 23 or 24, like somewhere in that range. And I don't know what his latest NBA contract is. I should look it up right now. Okay, so you're saying that you don't think that she's in a position to demand a multi-million-dollar guy. So what in your opinion, okay, you have to remember though, she dates famous people. So like don't think like regular, people. So she's not going to date a regular guy, she's not going to date a lawyer or doctor. So what range would you say, or what is the maximum that you think Yungmiami can get in millions after Diddy? Like, do you think, meaning like, okay, like look at Megan Thee Stallion or Glorilla, right? They're dating guys with huge contracts. So like, and it's looking like Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson might be the real deal. So like, they were able to land guys, and I'm sure that there's guys in the NBA that are available that would be attracted to her. So in your opinion, how many millions do you think she's saying 100 million to date her? How much do you think that she can get? Like, do you think she should, like, meaning that, obviously you don't agree with that statement. So do you think that she should lower it down to 50 million? Do you think that she should lower it down to 10 million? Give me a range. I will say this though, you're saying she has a child, but look at Drea Michelle. How many kids does she have? I think Drea Michelle had, I don't know, but she has an adult son, and then she got with a guy the same age as her son, and if they don't work out, Drea Michelle's still set for life. And let me see. Let me Google. Okay, I'm going to answer some of these questions. So you think that Yungmiami is reaching too high. So right now she's 32 years old. Her birthday was February 11th, so she just turned 32. She's 5'5", from Florida. So you're saying that you think that her real true range, like her real worth, is a guy that gets like 5 million. So I'll just say, are you saying that Yungmiami should look in the $1 million to $5 million range? And Yungmiami has 2 children. She has a child born in 2013, a son, and then a daughter born in 2019. So she does have 2 kids. So Yungmiami has 2 kids. So one of her kids would be like 7 years old, and the other one would be 13. She's asking for a $100 million contract to date her. 100 million. Is Yungmiami worth $100 million? We apparently got someone in the chat that's like, hell nah, the max you can get is 5 million. Dang, we gotta, what is with you and beating to death how many kids someone has? There are women that have kids that still bag guys with hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't think, to me, that doesn't strike me as any like huge problem. Well, yes, I would agree, $100 million. Here's the thing, even if you said it was Lori Harvey Harvey's not gonna get, look, it doesn't even matter it does not even matter if you're white, black, or how beautiful you are. If you start going on social media saying, you must have 100 million, I don't think any guy with a brain cell is going to date that. Like, If I was a guy and I had $100 million, why would I date someone who's like telling you that they want, like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter how you look, because you're admitting, like, in the public, that your focus is money. She should just keep it to herself and try to land guys that have 100 million, but don't actually go on social media saying it. So yes, we definitely have some people in the comment section that believe that Young Miami is asking for 200. Sorry, they believe that Young Miami is asking for too much money, and that she needs to lower herself below 5 million. That her cap is about 5 million. I mean, I will say this: if she starts doing what Drea Michelle and some of the other older what do you guys call those women? Like Bernice Burjoes, like those type of women who prey on like athletes that are stupid. If she starts doing that, she could get a guy that's worth 100 million. But I don't know if she can get another mogul like Diddy. I would definitely agree with this statement. I don't even know why she would go to social media and say that. She should have just kept that to herself. Because if you meet a guy, you don't want him to find out that you were going around saying that. So now, do we have anybody in the chat room or in the live stream that follows popular YouTuber Anton Daniels? Do we have anybody who follows Anton Daniels? He's definitely been, as far as YouTubers go, he has definitely been a hot topic on YouTube. Lots of content creators making videos about him. And I've been seeing, videos that, he's a fake Christian, and, all the, people are, some people, how would I say this? Some people are turned off by what's being revealed about his, lifestyle. Like at first, people thought that, he was cheating on his wife. But every day that goes by, more videos are being, how would I say this? Different content creators are discovering old videos from Anton Daniels' past, and basically at this point it's clear as day that his wife, Rita Daniels, as you see on the screen with the purple hair, that she knows that he was, screwing around. And if I'm her, I'm not leaving, because she's been with him for 20 years. You guys know that Anton likes to brag. You know that Anton likes to brag that he's been married for 20 years. And I've never been married for 20 years. I've never even been married. So I could only imagine that. I could only imagine that it gets old after a while. So I'm not shocked really by any of this, but a lot of content creators on YouTube who make videos about him every day seem to be offended Now, the Observer Melanin, do you follow Anton Daniels? Is that someone that you follow? Because obviously you knew a lot about Yungmiami. It sounds like you follow her. And was that you telling me about Jim Carey? So it sounds like you're up to date on, some of the stories that I've covered tonight. So let me know in the comments if you watch YouTuber Anton Daniels. I'm going to play a couple videos and, let me know in the comment section where you guys are watching from tonight. It is 1:05 in the morning. We will be back.
Also,
sir,
let me say this also. Micca stayed in pocket. She followed my lead. She ain't do none of that. She ain't trip. She just said, yo, I'm rolling with you, and that's the end of the conversation. She ain't say one word. She just kept it moving. That's how women are supposed to move. They're not supposed to do all of the extra shit and all of that. You follow the lead of the person. That's a fact. You don't say nothing. You don't get out of pocket. You don't do none of that. You jump in the middle. Move with the person that you move with. That's it.
After this, the stream ends. Anton Daniels eventually go jump on somebody else's stream and start talking about this.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's a nice sweep.
Well, that video,
and let me say this also. Shout out to my girl Micca.
You know what's interesting about that Glaze? He looking directly at her. He ran. This is why I say when I say confession leak. He just shot it out Micca. As soon as she looked at her in that goddamn corner. I mean, she was still there.
Also,
sir,
let me say this also. Micca stayed in pocket.
Have you and Anton ever had sex?
no.
Any?
Hold on. No.
Okay. Any sexual relations?
No. It's always been strictly professional. And that's...
And you could be professionally sexual. Have you...
do this and this and that. And it's just...
Well, he's taking you somewhere. Let's look at this picture. You guys were at a game. Mm-hmm. When you say he wanted to take me somewhere. Mm-hmm. Now, I'll be honest. When I saw this picture, mm-hmm. I was flabbergasted.
Why?
Because...
Wait.
Sure.
So, let's do this and this and this.
So let's call a thing, if you will. And I want to really drive it home. Has Anton ever flirted with you?
Flirted with me as a sense of what? Just naturally, like we're sitting here, or because I'm gonna explain.
Well, I don't want to get into wordsmithing.
No, there's no wordsmithing.
Okay.
The reason why I'm asking.
Because then I want to talk about some pictures too.
No, yeah, okay. I got you. But the reason why I'm asking is because there's two different things, right? So Anton does things for content, and then there's things that Anton will do if we're just sitting here.
Okay.
So if you're saying personally, if me and Anton was just sitting here, no. Now, if you're talking about for content, when we're doing the virtual rooms and things for the show, Anton has said multiple things. So that's why I asked, which one are you talking about?
So let me hear a few of the multiple things that he said that was a flirt.
What people would consider if he's, saying.
Not people, what you considered as a flirt.
I would say probably if he's like, oh, Micca, you're so sweet, or you're so cute, right? But the problem that I have with it is because I know he's doing it for content, right? And he's not actually talking to me. However, she's when I say probably one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life, that lady is probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And has Anton met your husband?
In person, absolutely not.
He has not met him in person. Has he met him over the phone or in DM? What other form of introduction when you say not in person?
Because a lot of people assume that, when you have to see people, it has to be in person, or that if you don't meet them in person, then it's something or whatever. So
no, so I'm saying, what's the form of communication? That he met your husband?
they don't have a form of communication where they talk back and forth.
Yeah. So, but you said he did not meet your husband in person.
No.
Is that to imply that he met him virtually?
No.
So he's never met your husband?
No.
And why is that?
No particular reason.
Sure.
Just I've never had to actually do anything where my husband was there, and so if he's there, like if my like when we work together, is here, so my husband's come here. But
when we first met and worked together,
we were in person as well.
Your husband came.
Yeah, but we were here. We were here in the DC area. Yes, my husband came.
Yes.
So again, if he was here, then yes. But most of my business dealings, and if not all, I usually have a manager or somebody else deal with that. So that's the reason why I.
Time, but I tell you what, it gets worse. It gets worse. I got a video that I'm gonna play that, in my opinion, is the final. It's the final hoorah. It's a wrap for your boy. It's a wrap for Corey. He's done. He's done with everything that he's been accused of. With him, like, he should have never, bro. He opened this door the moment he decided to talk trash about a minor. The moment he decided to talk trash about Anton's underage daughter, to the degree that he even talked about sexual things, it's a wrap, bro. That with talking about the wife, with the t-shirt, with the video of him hitting the woman, and now this video that just came out, bruh, this video that just came out, fam.
When I was in Iceland, you don't have to be no 18. I think it was 13, maybe 14.
Yeah.
That's a grunt. The vagina been on this planet 14 years. I've said this before on the show also. Do you know if a woman 16 years old gives you a baby, that is going to be 16, 17, 18, 19. That is going to be one of the healthiest babies possible. At that age, they've been on the planet long enough. They're in their prime developmental wise to create a life.
Just saying, in America, most people only know what they know in America, but I've been to other countries, and in Iceland, I think the legal age to get with a girl is 13 years old.
Oh my God.
Right, it blows people's mind when they hear it. But in Iceland, I'll tell you, it's not a criminal. He's a normal guy in Iceland. I went to Iceland, and you just can't offer him money and gifts. And I thought that was so unfair that you couldn't give him nothing after you was done with him. This still crazy. I'm not going to Iceland.
So I assume you've been to Iceland and you took advantage of the laws. Is that what you're saying?
I had a great time in Iceland.
So we got a comment here. Corey Holcomb just had 14,000 on his live past Tuesday. Wait, let me re-say that again. Corey Holcomb just had 14,000 on his live this past Tuesday. He's actually gotten bigger now. Well, I will say this. I've actually never watched his show. Honestly, I started hearing about him with the Anton Daniels drama. I never followed him. I'm not even sure if I may have heard his name, but I never knew much about him or I never watched his channel or anything like that. So, based on what you're saying, it sounds like all of his, the different clips people are digging up, the fact that TMZ released a video of him putting his hands on a woman did not faze him. I'm not shocked though. So you're saying that Corey Holcomb always gets 10,000 on his podcast. Well, that's good for him. What does Anton Daniels get? Now, I know that he has the Millionaire Morning Show, that he also does that Room 9 stuff. So do you know how much he averages on those two lives? Because I don't know. I never really watch him. I'll see him like in the feed, but I don't know. I usually will see the Room 9 channel, the one where he'll have, 7 to 10 people giving their opinions on like different topics. But honestly, I never really, I might click on it and look at it for like 60 seconds or less, but I never really sat down to watch that.
So let's call it
She's very, when I say probably one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life, that lady is probably one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah. And has Anton met your husband?
In person, absolutely not.
He has not met him in person. Has he met him over the phone or in DM? What other form of introduction when you say not in person?
Because a lot of people assume that, when you have to see people, it has to be in person, or that if you don't meet them in person, then it's something or whatever. So I'm saying,
what's the form of communication? That he met your husband?
They don't have a form of communication where they talk back and forth.
Yeah. But you said he did not meet your husband in person.
No. Is
that to imply that he met him virtually?
No.
So he's never met your husband?
No.
And why is that?
No particular reason.
Sure.
Just I've never had to actually do anything where my husband was there, and so if he's there, like if my like when we work together, is here, so my husband's come here.
So we got another comment. Anton has about 2,000 to 4,000, viewers at a time during the podcast. He isn't on Corey Holcomb's level. Well, the numbers would show that, Anton Daniels has 1.1 million subscribers. Now, I will say this. And I do think that Corey Holcomb has about 500,000 subscribers. If somebody knows better, let me know. Anton Daniels puts out a lot of shorts, so it's easy for people to subscribe when you're cranking out the shorts videos, like constantly, probably like a few per day. So a lot of people will say that, people who watch your channel but through shorts are not the same kind of people that will actually sit down and watch a 15-minute video. Now, I'm not saying that is true, because I do watch shorts. I do watch regular length videos. I probably watch regular length videos way more. Because I don't even know why, but I just always watched videos. Now, I don't really click on videos that are super long. Like, let's say there's a video and let's say that there is a video and it interests me, but I look at the time, it'll be like, 1 hour. I don't click on those kind of videos. I don't know. I click on videos when they're usually like 15 minutes or less. Let me know what you guys do. Like, do you guys just click on any video, or do you guys actually look to see how long it is? Like, I guess maybe it's that in my mind I'm thinking, well, if I click on an hour-long video, if I only watch like 10 minutes of it, I'm going to miss the other 50 minutes. So I just end up not even clicking on the video altogether because it's just too long. Like, honestly, let's say I had an hour to watch YouTube, I would rather watch 5 or 6 videos from various people than only watch one video from the same person. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you guys rather you have 1 hour to enjoy yourself and watch YouTube videos? Do you spend the whole hour watching one video, or do you watch 4, 5, 6, full length, 8, 10, 15-minute videos? Or would you rather scroll through your shorts feed for an entire hour and watch like 200 videos in an hour? So you are watching Late Night with Kelly. So far we've covered Yungmiami demanding $100 million to date her. Jim Carey possibly, you gotta just say allegedly, but Jim Carey allegedly getting cosmetic surgery. And we talked about the unfortunate news of Liljon's son and how his passing was ruled an accidental passing. We are currently talking about Antondaniels and his latest drama. So, make sure that you guys like this live stream if you haven't already, and make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. If you like to donate to the Cash App, it's running at the bottom of the screen. It is the Kelly 24. And definitely so far, thank you, Observer Melanin, for, your comments. It sounds like you know a lot of the major stories. You keep up. You definitely keep up with the drama. We're going to take a quick, I think, 120-second break. We'll be back. We are going to talk about the biggest story in the last 24 hours. America has struck Iran. I will be back. So we are back. Well, we are back, and we're going to talk about the top story in the last 24 hours. Are you guys shocked by this? I don't really follow politics like that. Like, of course, stories like Nicki Minaj going to meet Donald Trump. Yeah, I followed that, but like, I'm not really like following politics, like the actual policies and all that stuff. If you guys didn't know, if you guys, we usually have people living under a rock. The U.S. about 26 hours ago assisted Israel in attacking Iran. What do you guys think about this? Are we headed for World War III? What do you guys make of this? Depending on where you're reading, some people are going to stick by the president, and you're going to have some people that, are absolutely against this. So I want to get your guys' opinions tonight. I haven't had that much time to get like in depth with this, but let me know what you guys think. Observer Melanin, are you still in here? So how about we talk about this? It's been a year and a month since Donald Trump has been in office. Do we have any MAGA supporters, any Donald Trump diehards in watching this live stream right now? How do you guys feel about Donald Trump's first year as, his first year back at being the president? I definitely want to get your guys' opinions about, are you guys, like, of course, there's going to be people saying, man, they're diehard MAGA, and then you're going to have people also saying, man, I cannot wait for him to hurry up and get out of office. About how, we're going to have 3 more years of this. So definitely let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about Donald Trump and how he's running America, and definitely how you think about the U.S., because, they're going to say that it's us, even though it's not us. We're just little people with no say. How do you guys feel about us attacking Iran? You guys are definitely quiet on this story. Come on, there's got to be somebody out there that wants to give their opinion on us attacking Iran. Come on, somebody give me an opinion. How do you guys feel about Donald Trump's first year in office? We got 3 more. Do you guys think that somehow Trump will try to stay in office for a 3rd term? Do you guys want us to go to war? Do you guys think that this was necessary? Now, is there anyone who followed this story? I talked about this a few days ago about Bill Gates admitting to having affairs with 2 Russian women. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that there is more women out there that he had relations with? I am of the belief that most people are not going to admit to more than what they are caught. So in my opinion, I believe that it's definitely possible that he cheated on his wife with more than just 2 women. Like, I'm not really believing that. I think that he's going to apologize for what he thinks that the public will find out about. But I could be wrong. Maybe he only stepped out twice. You are watching Late Night with Kelly. Yes, it is basically Sunday morning now, March 1st, and we are talking today's biggest stories. Today's biggest stories. I want to thank you guys, everyone so far who's popped in, left comments, and has watched. Yeah, thank you guys for stopping in. Now that I have you right here, make sure that you guys like this video and that you are subscribed to the channel. If you got any other topics you guys think are interesting, let me know in the comment section. I'll see if I know anything about, said video or said subject and give my take on it. So just let me know. Now, here is another story that I covered a couple of nights ago. And if you didn't know or you've been living under a rock, 50 Cent and T.I. are in an explosive beef. Rapper T.I. suggested that, well, he said that him and 50 Cent should do a versus. And for some reason, 50 Cent got upset. And for some reason, 50 Cent got upset or was triggered, and he posted a picture of T.I.'s wife, and everyone's assuming that 50 Cent is trying to say, like, your wife is ugly, even though he didn't actually say that. So it's just been some drama. 50 Cent's got T.I. releasing song after song after song. So let me know if you guys have seen this story on social media and what you guys think about it. We got some comments. I'm going to read them real quick, see if there's anything good to post on the screen. I will be back. If you have a comment about 50 Cent and T.I., let me know in the comment section and I'll read it. So, welcome back. Was it 2 nights ago? We got a Micca super fan. We have a Micca super fan in the building. I will say this about 50 Cent. While it's cool that he exposed Diddy and